Honey! Honey! Guess who made it back home to play with you for another 3.5 hours on the radio? Yep, the D and the S. The P is scheduled to be on later. Depends if he's got butt issues or not. If he gets here in time, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Hello, Donnie. Welcome to Thursday. A no text Thursday, except during the 5:30 club. More on that later. Forecast today, rain possible 55. Tonight, clearing 46. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, a little warmer 62. We're sitting at 55 right now, so it's not going to get any warmer, people. And according to my weather app, the Weather Channel says rain coming in after 8. Did I say hello, Donnie? My tribute to the Doug, who I miss dearly. My golfing buddy, the Doug. If not, I just did. All right, 419-240-1935. That's the number to play along. And if you want to be part of the show, use that number as well. And we take you live, so be ready when it's go time. We're also on Facebook Live right now. Hello. Hello to the 5 people. Calvin and Terry, Nurse Terry, Joseph, Rhonda, Sherry from McGravers. Anyway, it's brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. And Johnny Castillo will be in after 8 o'clock for Ask the Funeral Director, all things death. Yes, that's what this show does. All right, let's say hello and good morning to Susie.
Hi, everybody.
Sunday is Mother's Day, and maybe you don't have the best relationship with your mom. Maybe this will help. Check this out.
Mother's Day is right around the corner. But what if you don't have a great relationship with your mom? Introducing the Indifferent Collection from Smellmark. The Indifferent Collection says exactly what you want to say to that not-so-special, manipulative, overbearing woman in your life.
Well, will you look at this? My son finally took the time out of his busy schedule of being married to that woman who I know doesn't like me to send me a card. Ahem. Dear Mom, so you exist, and that's a thing that's happening. Signed, your son. I have no son. Wait, that kind of talk is probably why I got a card like this, huh? Well, I refuse to change.
So if you don't want your mother to nag you about not getting her a Mother's Day card, but want to send the message that you could pretty much take her or leave her without being too hateful, send her a card that says, send her the Indifferent Collection from Smellmark. When you care just enough to send something. Available now.
By the way, some people are very close to their moms, and they have songs that they sing to mom on her special day. Here is a little example of one.
Mama, you wiped my cat, sung me lullabies to bed, beat me until I was red. Mama, though your cooking stunk, I'm wishing you a happy Mother's Day. Favorite son, 'cause you're my favorite mother.
It's your only mother, you know? All right, there you go, Susie. The show's off and running. What kind of relationship do you have with your mom? All right, let me back that up because I know you're going to say, oh, it's good. Last time you talked to your mom on the phone, go.
Last Sunday.
Last Sunday. All right, so is it a weekly thing? Is like
Yeah.
Sunday you and mom
Once
talk?
a week.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it, whether you want to or not. What do you guys talk about? Do you talk about the show? And she's ripped me. She go like, are you still putting up with that butt munch?
No,
She
no. With family of events, what's coming up, what's happening, who's what, different things going on.
All that?
Yes.
Family
yes.
drama? You got any drama
No,
going on?
we have no family drama. We just have a lot of events,
I got a
happening.
couple of sisters that have some drama going.
Yeah.
And then I have a niece who's out of her mind. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. What are you going
Oh.
to do? What are you going to do? You just keep motoring through. As long as me, Sharon, and Josh and Olivia, as long as we're not part of that drama, I'm okay
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
All they got to do is call me. I can fix everything.
They all should be calling you on Monday.
I'm the fixer. Monday. Nah, it's Monday. My birthday's Monday. It's a boring. It's, whatever. probably my sister Mary, she's awesome. Her and Ron are coming down Saturday to take me out for a birthday dinner. How about that?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But my birthday's not actually till Monday.
Well, but it's the
And-
weekend, so you got to come down on the weekend.
So yeah. But thing is Mother's Day is Sunday, so I kind of got to stay out of the way because it's Mother's Day. So as far as the weekend, so my sister's going to be here. It's like, hey, Denny, let's celebrate Denny on Saturday. And then you wake up Sunday. Okay, Denny, you're on the back burner till Monday.
Right.
Sharon, it's your day. So whatever. We don't. Do you do anything for Mother's Day? We don't go out. We never go out because it's always so slam-a-jammed.
We go out for breakfast and then
Aren't breakfast places slammed too for Mother's Day?
yeah, but this year we're in Syracuse, but normally for I was home, we go to breakfast and then I get to do what I want, which basically means planting flowers and going shopping.
But you won't be doing that this year.
No.
You will be
No.
getting ready for your daughter's graduation. When's the actual commencement?
Or we'll be hungover from it. Saturday afternoon.
Saturday. So yeah, you'll be hungover. I'm sure
Yeah.
you will. What a great that's a defining moment in her life and in your
Dude,
life.
It's been 4 years already.
You got her all the way through college, and bam, now you got to kind of like take your hands off a little bit. Let her drive the car now. Let her figure it out. Like Josh is going to Yellowstone, and Sharon's grilling him because he came down last night. And hey, how about a free meal, Dad? I like sushi. Anyway, so we did. We went to a sushi place.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was good. And anyway, and so Sharon's grilling him because him and his buddy, his frat buddy, they're leaving next Wednesday, and they
Next
don't have to
Wednesday.
report to work for a week. So they're going, and they're going to stop, and they're going to Wisconsin the first day, and they're camping. They know this camping place, and then they're going to go to South Dakota there to the
Mount Rushmore.
yes,
Oh, that's awesome.
and then they're going to camp there, and then they're camping. And anyway, and Sharon's like 50 questions, and I'm saying nothing. Okay, so what kind of sleeping bag do you have? What if it's going to rain? What are you going to do if there's a bear? Do you have any weapons? Do you have? You got anything to protect you? She's like, bum, like a mom.
Mhm.
And then after we got done, and I said nothing, and right before I went to bed last night, I said, okay, here's the deal. I really think you got to take your hands off him on this one and let him screw up. I want him to be cold because he didn't pack right. I want him to struggle because that's the only way you're going to grow. You can't rescue him or you'll do it his entire life.
All right.
Now,
That's
if he
cool.
asks
I'll give
me
you that.
questions and says, hey, Dad, what do you think? Is this enough? Do you think this will be warm enough? Okay, when he invites us in, then we'll help. But until then, I'm not offering squat.
Okay.
That's it.
Mhm.
I mean, we got to let him grow. But that's exciting for you. So she graduates, and then, boom, she's moving to her new job, new apartment, new life.
Yes.
You seem pretty excited about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's fine.
Here's the way I look at it. She's only a plane ride away.
Yes. Right.
That's all you got to do.
Right. Yes.
Book a flight and go. All right, more on that later. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to interrupt the show with breaking news out of Toledo, Ohio. And I'm just going to read it word for word. And if you haven't heard about this, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I can see this coming. The head of the company that owns the Toledo Blade and Buckeye Broadband, among other media ventures, filed a lawsuit against family members to stop them from pursuing a fire sale of the company. Okay, this is not the Onion. You know, the Onion on the internet is all those fake news headlines and it's all salacious and crazy. This is actually on the front page of today's Toledo Blade.
What?
It's Thursday. Is there a Toledo Blade on Thursday? Do they get it? Do they deliver
I
it?
feel like there is.
Is there? Oh,
Thursday and Sunday?
I don't know. I haven't gotten the Blade in forever. So,
Okay, give us the
on
deets.
the E-Blade, it's there. It's there. So court records show Alan Block, I think he's the good Block, the CEO of Block Communications, Inc., filed the lawsuit in Lucas County Common Pleas Court against John Block and other Block family members. He's seeking a preliminary injunction to stop a sale of the business. Alan Block is trying to stop self-interested family members from pursuing a fire sale of Block Communications that could lead to hundreds of job losses in the local Toledo and Pittsburgh communities as well as the potential shutdown. Let me read that again, as well as a potential shutdown of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette and the Toledo Blade.
Wow.
Those are the words of a spokesperson for Alan Block. He also says it's unfortunate that certain Block family members would choose to further enrich themselves at the expense of local JOBs and the communities that depend on local news coverage.
Wow.
So it's Alan wanting to keep things,
John is giving up.
and John wants
He's
to
quit.
sell.
He's like, let's just sell, get rid of it, get as much money as
Yeah.
we can, live the rest of our life, then die. That's it.
Wow.
Alan's still
Wow.
fighting for the name, fighting for the company, and John's like, nope.
And the jobs.
And the
People's
jobs.
jobs.
Well,
Yes.
and it's the embarrassment. It's the embarrassment of having to shut down the Toledo Blade. Because what does it say?
Oh my gosh, this has been in the family forever. Yes.
It has
The parents. Oh, the dad.
either the dad or the grandfather started it.
Yes.
And it's interesting when you
uncle.
go to the E-Blade today, and it says the Blade, one of America's great newspapers. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're great anymore if you're out of business.
Wow.
I know.
So this is
And
it.
it's I mean it's on the front page if they ever had if they have one today, and it says injunction sought to prevent any sales, and it's a picture of the Blade building. That's a beautiful building. I wonder what that'd be worth if they sold that. You know, maybe they can make a little more. But I mean, I don't know how the newspapers anywhere are surviving.
Right. It's just
You
different
just-
times. Yes.
it is
we
nobody gives a crap. My kids,
Yeah.
I'll bet you my kids have never ever. Well, they saw newspapers because I used to get the paper delivered way back in the day, but I don't think Olivia or Josh are like, I think I'll pick up the paper, see what's going on.
Right.
No, they go to the
Right.
TikTok, and that's just what the Chinese want you to do. Go to TikTok, man. Anyway, so I thought that
Wow.
was a stunner, and I wanted to start with that. So let's keep moving. We'll break into programming if there's any new news, new development. Okay.
Thank
Because
you.
we are your news leader. 93.5 WRKR. All right, let this be some motivation for people today, Susie. Jelly Roll, who I'm a
Oh.
fan of. The dude is 6'1". At one time, he weighed 478 pounds. I think he's in the threes now. He's lost some weight.
Yes. I would agree.
And he's looking a lot better. Guess what Jelly Roll just did? He completed a 5K. That's 3.1 miles. He's been training for it all year. I guess he started training in January, so here we are in May. He said, I think the coolest thing is how many people stopped to tell us that they were motivated by us and other big guys. It was just really cool to see that. Apparently, he ran the race and trained with somebody named Bert Kreischer, Kreischer. I don't know who that is. Maybe another country dude, whatever. Here they are talking about it after the race.
Me and Bert got really emotional at the finish line. Whenever I started doing this, I couldn't walk a mile when I started trying to do this back in January. So the fact that we got 3 point whatever it was done today, I feel really, really good about it. I left here feeling really motivated.
In January, did you catch that? He
Yes.
couldn't. Let me just
He
play it
could-
again.
Me and
He
Bert
couldn't
got really
walk.
emotional
Yeah,
at the
like-
finish line. Whenever I started doing this, I couldn't walk a mile when I started trying to do this back in January. So
He couldn't even walk a mile. And now, 5 months later, 4 months
Yeah.
later, the dude can run 3.2 miles. That is awesome. Let that be your motivation today. All right, U.S.
Mhm.
News and World Report does a study each year that ranks all 50 states based on everything from education and healthcare to infrastructure and the economy. This year, who do you think's number one? I'm kind of surprised by this, but then I'm not. Utah is
Oh!
number one for the second straight year.
Wow, I
Yes,
was
the
gonna-
most known for polygamy and not drinking is number one. Utah tops the list mostly because it landed in the top 10 in 5 of the 8 categories, peaking second in education, along with third place finishes in both economy and infrastructure. I've only been to Utah once, just driving through, twice. Driving through when I moved to California, Fresno, and then driving back when they fired me. Drove
Yeah.
through. Don't really know anything about it. Other than, Mormons and Salt Lake. You can't drown in it because all the salt, which I think is a lie. But anyway, Let's see. Who else is there? New Hampshire is second. I've been there. A lovely place. Followed by Nebraska, Minnesota, Idaho, Iowa, Vermont, Washington State, Florida, and Massachusetts. Those are the top 10 best places to live. And that's based on, education, healthcare, infrastructure, economy, crime, all of that. I'm surprised Florida's in there because there's a lot of crazy people in Florida. Maybe they didn't factor in the Florida man and all the Florida man stupid stuff. Here's the worst state. I used to live there, Louisiana.
Really?
Enjoyed my time there. I mean, I had to get the hell out after 3 years, but I did enjoy my time, and I love my friends that I still have down there. New Mexico is the second worst, followed by Mississippi, Arkansas, which is actually Arkansas, West Virginia, and Alaska. Alaska is one of the worst. Ohio is number 36, and Michigan, they're in the top 10 worst at 42.
Oh.
That's because of Gretchen Nightmare, the governor. But I don't do that show anymore, Susie. I'll leave that for Fred. Anyway. All right, they say time is money, Susie.
Yes, time is money.
So how much is your free time worth?
It's priceless.
The average American says $240 an hour.
How'd they come up with that?
I don't know. That's a lot more than what the average person makes. So at 40 hours a week, at $240 an hour, it would be $499,000 a year you'd pay yourself for your free time. Yeah, the average I think it's just random. People are like, 200, 300, and then they settled on 240. Who knows? The average salary in the United States is just over 59 grand. I mean, if I was single, I could live off that.
You can live off that?
I think I could. A third of people in the poll said less than $50 an hour, which is still a lot, especially when you consider how much time we waste in a day. 240 was just the average. Baby boomers, my people, we say 137 an hour. Gen X says 215. Gen Z says 267. And millennials think their time is worth, their free time, $329 an hour. That's over 680 grand a year. But the standards, but by that standard, sleeping 8 hours a night costs you about $75,000 a month.
Whoa.
So there you go. The truth of the matter is when you have free time, you can't pay me enough because I rarely have free time. It's precious. When's the last time you had nothing?
Oh my gosh, never.
Like for an afternoon.
I always have something.
I do too.
To do. Like there's just something pressing that I have to do. Yes.
It is. There's always something.
Yes.
I'm still not completely finished with setting up my garage, although my kick-ass floor. My neighbor says to me yesterday, because he just got concrete poured for his garage, and he goes, "Hey, is that true that the polyurea is so much better than?" And I'm like,
epoxy, yeah.
He goes, epoxy. He goes, does epoxy really blow? And then he started cracking up. Said, dude, come on over. And I showed him the garage floor. And he's like, wow, this is fancy. He might get it done too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Brad Crown got his done yesterday.
Oh, he did?
He did. He'll be driving out. He's Wednesday.
Okay.
And then by Friday, boom, he's back in the garage. And AJ, we heard AJ. He did his St. Mary's Means.
Yes.
Yeah. More on that later on in the show. Anyway, I never, and I got vacation coming up. It's like, there's no rest for the weary at my house, Susie.
Vacation.
No rest. All right. Usually I do news quickies here, but there's no news quickies, or there's not any news quickies that I believe are worthy of you radio listeners. So I'm going to mix it up today. Instead of news quickies, I'm going to give you this. Today is Lost Sock Memorial Day. Yes. I said Lost Sock Memorial Day. It's a real thing. You put them in the washer, there's two there, and then they get in the dryer, and then all of a sudden there's only one. And this song parody pretty much sums it up.
I remember when I lost my sock. How many times will I forgot that was there just wrapped around my feet. Now one is gone and now my foot's incomplete. But the biggest shock I ever got was when I found that missing sock hanging out in a pair of underwear. Now the matching one I can't find anywhere. No, lost sock in where to go, brother. I know you've been there. I put them both in the washing machine, but in the dryer there wasn't a pair. Lordy, it just ain't right. I'm gonna be extra careful doing my laundry tonight. But you can bet I'll still be one sock light.
Yes. Happy Lost Sock Memorial Day. Susie, do you ever lose socks in the dryer?
Oh yeah, I wish I would have known. I would have taken a picture of our leftover socks. I got a sock pile, and I don't want to throw them away because as soon as I do, the other one will show up. I'll be like, oh,
Hello, sock puppets.
how long do you keep your random socks for before you give up? And
Play sock pup. I have a sock drawer,
okay,
and I just throw it in there, and then eventually it
finds its mate.
its mate. It's the weirdest thing ever. It'd be like 2 weeks later, and all of a sudden I'll look at the laundry, and there's just one sock. It's like somehow it appeared. It's like it went off on some kind of drunken vacation.
yeah, right.
And then the sock came back home. Anyway, you could put a tennis ball in one and let Mario play with it, your dog, little chew toy.
Yeah, he'd like that.
You could do that. You could put it on your hand and, dust, polish,
Yeah,
clean your
I've seen
shoes.
that.
A lot you can do, Susie, with only one
with my
sock.
leftovers.
Yep. Happy National Lost Sock Memorial Day. And if today's your birthday, can I be the first one to say happy birthday? Mary Mauser is 28. Why am I mentioning her?
Yeah.
She's Daniel San's daughter, Samantha LaRusso, on Cobra Kai. Did I see they're doing another season?
Woo, yes, the final season's gonna be split up in 3 parts. So we got some
Yeah.
coming in the summer, some in the fall, and some next year.
I didn't even finish the last one. Oh, well. Prince Fielder is 40. Oh, you're like, okay, the dude played for Texas Rangers. Why are you mentioning him? I'll tell you why. So this dude retired in 2016 with a neck injury because of his dad, Cecil Fielder. He played for the Tigers, and they're the only father-son combination to each hit 50 home runs in a season. Now, here's the part that'll make the hair in your arm stand up, Susie. Father-son each had 319 total career home runs.
Wow.
Cecil, 319. Prince, 319. Isn't that
Whoa.
just freaks me out?
How does that
Depeche Mode's,
happen?
I don't know. Depeche Mode's lead singer, Dave Gahan, is 62. We got Depeche Mode in the system.
I'll check.
People are people, and I do enjoy the silence. Tom Peterson is 74, Cheap Trick bassist. He's also the founder of Rock Your Speech, a project that helps autistic kids learn to communicate through music, which is awesome. Billy Joel.
Oh, there it is.
Give
Yeah.
us a minute. We'll play some. He's 75. Murphy Brown legend Candace Bergen is 78. Tommy Rowe. Do we have any Tommy Rowe in the system? Like
Oh.
Dizzy or Sweet Pea? Tommy Rowe is 82. And pints and prayers for Napoleon Ed going through his lung cancer treatments of the Fisher family, of course. And don't move. Dope the Day is next on RQN.
Are you annoyingly inattentive? Do you watch a movie and then ask a zillion questions because you weren't paying attention? Do people ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Get to Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale and get a king bed for a queen price. Save up to $700 and get a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses, all with free and fast delivery. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
And Doug.
Being a spokesperson's easy, kid. Just say, customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Customize and save with Liberty Bibberty.
That's not it.
Liberty Mutual.
Mm-mm.
Liberty Musical.
Nope.
Lumberty. Line.
It's 2 words. Liberty Mutual.
Got it. Don't not pay at libertymuttnoodle.com.
Wow. I guess I'll just do it.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com. That's a wrap.
Liberty. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Improve visibility and save $8 instantly when you pick up a new pair of Bosch Icon wiper blades in-store only at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Bosch Icon wiper blades have up to a 40% longer life than other premium wiper blades. The professional parts people will even install them for free at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Progressive presents Flo and Jamie announcing a monster truck rally.
The obliterator. And he's up on two wheels. That can't be safe. Oh, I don't recommend flipping your car backwards. Did he even check his blind spot? And the car's on fire. I definitely don't recommend that. This is one of my recurring nightmares.
Progressive is all about keeping it safe, so bundle your home and auto for 24/7 protection. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Coverage not provided for monster trucks. Not available in all states.
This is Denny Schaefer for Knight Insurance. And once again, the expertise at Knight Insurance is important now more than ever. You see, the insurance landscape is changing in an unprecedented way, and it's hard to navigate it by yourself. Knight Insurance will give you the counsel you need to guide you through it all. Their experience will guide you to the right choices for your insurance in these challenging times. Call Knight Insurance in downtown Toledo and ask about auto owners insurance. 419-241-5133.
If you don't want a paint so thin it requires 4 coats, a paint that even after the 4th coat is still not the right shade, a paint that you try to paint over with a new color, but it ends up being darker and more awful than the first, oh.
There, honey. It's okay.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Locally owned Byrne Paint, downtown by the High Level Bridge, and Color Concepts by Byrne on Central Avenue and McCord, behind the Waffle House. Benjamin Moore Paint, like no other.
Danny Schaefer in the 530 Club on 93.5 WRQN.
Rain possible today after 8 o'clock this morning, according to my app. 55 the high. That's what we're at now, 55. But tomorrow, sun and cloud mix, a little warmer in the 60s. All right, let's do Dope of the Day, please, on WRQN, Susan.
It's time for Denny Schaefer's Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Shirley, 419-865-7300 on 93.5 WRQN.
20-year-old man is behind bars, charged with launching a fried chicken fusillade at his sister during a domestic clash in their Florida home that they share. Yes, according to investigators, the poultry pelting occurred Sunday afternoon in the Clearwater home of Kanye Medley and his sibling. During a verbal altercation, Medley grabbed a bag of Church's chicken from his sister and began throwing pieces of chicken at her. One piece hit the victim in the back and left debris of food on her shoulders. The motive for the chicken winging? Medley stated that, I did it because I hadn't eaten and I didn't want the piece of chicken that she offered me, and I became upset. Dude, you're an anger ball. Get some therapy. Despite the hangry defense, Medley was arrested for domestic battery and booked into the jail. This dude, he's a big dude too, and he's had other issues with his sister. It might be time that they separate. I'm just saying. Kanye Medley, if you're listening and available, come on down to the station. We'll give you a certificate that says on this Thursday, the 9th of May, 2024, in the year of our Lord. Susie, tell me what he is.
You are the Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Shirley on 93.5 WRQN.
All right, there we go. Boom. Thank you, Janet. Janet just gave me her name. We haven't had her saved into the system. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, so I got a text from somebody who worked for Alan Block, even though I said nice things about Alan. Alan Block is a pile of excrement. Block Communications also owned the TV station in Lima where I worked, and I can tell you this, there's not one good thing any employee there would say about him. Absolutely reprehensible person. Wow.
See, I thought he was the
Well,
worst. I don't know how to
We
do
all
it.
know about his brother. Came after the big dog. Didn't bring me down, though.
No.
I'm one of the few survivors. But is it possible they're just finally reaping what they've sown all these years and it's catching up to them?
Yeah, yes.
The Jinky Jinx is caught up to them?
Jinky Jinx is real.
It is. Happy Thursday. Thank you, U-Haul Bill. Superfan Margaret. We got any superfans left to come in? I know Margaret.
So, yeah, Margaret and Chef Dan, won his little visit. He's
Angie
pending.
from Pew, still waiting to hear back from her.
Yeah, we got some.
Oh my
people.
gosh, Margaret took a picture of today's blade.
Oh, and it is on there. Oh. Okay, is it on? It's the code. Okay.
I think it's today's. How much time do we have?
We have 30 seconds.
Let me check real quick.
I know what the E version looks like, but I don't know if the actual. If
Let me
it's on the
see.
actual.
No, that's one of the other ones. It's not today's.
Oh. Or I guess he just wanted to do two. Okay, 15 seconds.
Find yours at dunchevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Danny Schaefer in the 530 Club on 95 WRQN.
Today, expect some rain, if possible, after 8 o'clock. I'm seeing on my my app. 55 is your high, clearing tonight. 46 tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds. Low 60s. 62, they say. 55 right now. We're on Facebook Live, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. All right, these are the last couple of texts, and then no more texts, Susie, because it's No Text Thursday.
Correct.
You can record your voice and text it to me, and I'll look at that or listen to it, maybe play it if it's any good. But other than that, nope. Morning, DNSP later. Margaret, superfan, sent me a picture of a blade, and she wrote in her giant red across the front of the paper, R.I.P.
Okay.
Rest in peace. Looks like the blade. Well, grab the podcast if you're just joining us. And then she sent me a picture of all her one socks.
Oh, gosh, Margaret, you don't have many.
Oh, my gosh, your feet are tiny. Are those baby socks? You wear baby socks? What are your feet?
Oh,
Size 4?
Margaret.
Size your feet, Susie? 8, 9?
Yeah, 8, 7.5.
Margaret must have like tiny little feet, like little kid feet. Look at how little
The
those look.
stripy ones should be easy to find,
You
if
would
they
think.
went elsewhere.
Yeah, check
But-
with Miho, her dog. Is that his name,
Oh,
Miho?
my gosh, I have like 30 socks without partners. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Deddy, the newspaper business is a dying dinosaur business.
Yeah.
That the Blades only employs around 5,000 people. It's not that it's the concern to the blocks that owns real estate. Oh, they own real estate all over the world. And Buckeye Communication, there's jobs there. Important because bigger corporations will buy it up and close out the local, all the local people.
Oh.
And then there'll be, then we got to, who are you going to rely on? I don't know, Chris.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That's who you
It
call.
would be surreal if the Toledo Blade went away.
Yes.
Or they sell it and somebody comes in and actually does a better job. No?
I don't think that'll happen in 2024. Like you said, newspapers are, people go to the internet for their news, YouTube, TikTok.
Well, the thing is
Your
they
local
got to
news
become
station.
digital.
Yes.
You know,
Okay,
and
yes.
a lot of people.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you, Janet. Very nice. Happy Donut Fairy Day, Pittsburgh Rick. No donuts today. Dead Man's got a meeting after the show, so there's no donuts, and I did them last week, so just relax.
Mhm.
Let me see. I got to see if there's any more text, and then we're done with No Text Thursday. Let's see. There's Margaret Socks, and I think that's it, Susie. All right, today on the show, we're going to give you a chance to win another 4-pack of tickets to the 80s prom party, and it's going to happen next Friday at the Stranahan Great Hall. We also have a sweet deal. I think this is the first time we had a sweet deal from TAS
I know,
Electronics.
and it's pretty good, people. I'm debating about it.
Get on it.
It's a deal.
Don't even debate. Just do it.
Just do it. And,
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, whatever happened to the Task Girl or the Task Girls? Remember they had the Task Girls?
Yeah, but maybe it's 2024 and we don't have task girls representing.
Maybe Task Girls are running the company. What about that?
They could be. They could be.
I Googled it and it didn't come up. yesterday. Remember those commercials?
I
though?
do,
There was
I
always,
do.
They always had these hotties.
Yeah, I do. But
Anyway.
it's
And I
different
may have
times.
dated one in the 90s in
You can't,
between marriages.
Oh,
Could have.
oh.
Who knows? 90s are kind of a blur.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's it for the 530 Club. Kick off the real show with, we're going to go to Funky Town. And we're going to do it next on RQN.
From the Night Insurance Studios, this is 93.5 WRQN, Bowling Green, Toledo, a Cumulus media station.
Thursday morning at
All right, peeps.
Yeah, there you go.
We're expecting more records to be released today on Rose Mock. That's the person who was recently hired. The Hand of Domestic Violence.
Will they put about the Blade in their news? Because they're their media partner.
Herself was arrested for domestic violence in 2006. Court documents from Sylvania show that she pled guilty to a lesser count of disorderly conduct and served a day in jail. After a rash of severe weather, some new stats are in. Through the
I love coffee.
Ohio has reported 49
And then
tornadoes,
scotch.
Oh,
including
scotchy
five with a
scotch, yeah.
EPA rating or higher. That means Ohio
But you can't drink scotch every day. But you can drink coffee every damn day.
Yeah.
So far. And it is the 25th opening day of the Perrysburg Farmers Market. From 4 to 8 this afternoon, you can explore more than 60 vendors and merchants who will be in that historic district on Louisiana Avenue each week. The Farmers Market runs rain or shine each Thursday while in season. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James.
Nope, no mention.
Action News.
Rain is likely through the day today with a steady temperature around 55 degrees. A strong wind off of Lake Erie today at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight out of 46 degrees with clearing late. And for tomorrow, a partly cloudy sky with a high around 62. In the First Floor Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Sullivan.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by Progressive. We are off to a great start. We have no slowdowns or accidents. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
This report is sponsored by
All
Progressive.
right. Let's see. I might have to go refresh.
Motorcycle.
What?
On the fence. I'm going to go refresh everybody. Even though.
Visit
Here we go,
progressive.com
news.
or call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE because it probably can be.
Sponsored by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries on Monroe Street and Airport
All right,
Highway
come on
in
down the
Toledo.
court.
Lazy Boy Furniture, best comfort on earth is live now. 25% off everything. Recliners from $3.99, reclining sofas from $12.99, and sofas from $9.99. Awesome savings throughout the store. Lazy Boy, long live the lazy.
Castillo Funeral Home believes in serving one family at a time with one of Toledo's largest rooms for visitation and a banquet facility available.
All right, let me check some emails because I didn't check them earlier.
Or go online to CelebrateLifeToledo.com.
Not that you care.
I'm a pilot, martial artist, mountain biker, hiker. The thing that brings me down is my feet.
Do you want to be more active and start exercising, but you can't because you know you're going to have real pain and discomfort? Listen to Randy and his real experience at the Good Feet store.
When my wife finally talked me into going into the Good Feet store, the salesperson there immediately started investing himself in my problem. This is not something that you could solve online. There's got to be somebody there that can help you find that fit. You put in the art supports and your day becomes better, and Good Feet has saved the day.
We want to help you get back to doing the things you love. Visit the Good Feet store today on Monroe Street, 1 block west of Franklin Mall. Trade in your bad feet and start the new year with Good Feet and get healthy in 2024. There's no appointment necessary. Just stop in and learn how Good Feet can help you find relief with no shots, no medication, and no surgery.
We all know just because gifts for loved ones can look like flowers, a spa day, or maybe even planning date night. But what about something that will truly last and protect your loved ones along the way? I'm talking about life insurance. I called SelectQuote to secure our coverage and couldn't believe how easy and affordable it was. I'm 40 and my $500,000 policy was only $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. And with their same day coverage, there was no medical exam required and we were covered by the time they hung up.
Okay, why did Miss USA quit?
I don't know, because Miss Teen USA quit too.
I know. What are they quitting about?
I think there's stuff going on within the organization, and it's not good for their mental well-being.
No,
But I'll get more deets.
because I have things to say about that.
There's something going on.
A new The Office series is coming to Peacock.
Yep, more details have been released if you stick around for entertainment.
I am not going anywhere.
I'm gonna give the deets. Yeah. It's kind of an interesting storyline too, considering what's going on with our Blade.
software we need, any equipment we need. And before Applied Innovation.
So Miss USA resigned, citing her own mental health.
Yep.
What does that mean?
I think there's some behind the scenes drama going on within the USA pageant organization. And
Applied Innovation benefited Adventure Homes. We have benefited because
So they want her in life. I strongly value the importance of making decisions that feel best for you and your mental health. Are they asking her to do stuff that's inappropriate?
they no, but
And then Miss Teen does the same thing.
yes.
Well, they're kind of hypocrites because they use the whole pageant thing ever since they were young. And then they finally get to the peak. And then they're like, hey, guess what? This really isn't good for girls to go through this. So
Yeah.
I'm going to quit. But boy, now I'm famous. Now people know who I am. So you use the pageant. They're kind of
Right.
hypocrites, Susie. Oh, wait. I got to leave that there. She's not really saying much. It's just
No.
all speculation. I mean, if they're asking her to do stuff that's inappropriate, like, inappropriate.
Oh yeah. Inappropriate.
Like Paul's kind of inappropriate.
Mhm.
I get it. But shouldn't she say what it is?
Unless she's not allowed to speak about the organization.
Oh my gosh. Users notice that taking the first letter in each sentence of her statement on social media reveals the phrase, I am silenced. So are we to believe that Miss America is that smart that she put that all together? Oh, that's a stereotype. I'm so sorry.
It's like an Easter egg, like a Taylor Swift Easter egg. Wow.
But this discounts the last three sentences. The
Oh.
first letters would spell hip. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what's wrong with the internet. You people have too much free freaking time. Get out of your parents' basement and go look at the sun.
I'll give you something to do at my house. I always have something
Exactly.
to do.
These people are morons. Anyway,
Anywho.
we have it figured out. Everybody else is stupid. If only that were true. All right, minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's got the winner in what station she's from?
Yeah, that's what we're. It's gonna blow people.
That's weird. Is that my computer?
No, I thought that's Paul's thing.
That is Paul's.
I've never had a big workplace disturbance or anything. Wouldn't it be something if like Paul's computer starts smoking and it sparks something and we got to evacuate the building?
Susie be the first one in her car driving out of here.
I got stuff to do. But
It's
have
true.
you ever had
She's
a thing
very
where your
busy.
workplace closed, like you had to close, or like at the bank, when we got robbed, it was always on the days when I was off. I was like, damn, but they close, while they go.
Wait a minute, you're hoping you get robbed? What's wrong with you?
Well, the robberies we had, and you don't ever, when someone comes in with a gun, but the robberies that at our bank, they never showed weapons. And one was like a neighborhood guy that came in. 20 seconds.
Disco Party 2025.
Thursday, thrilling subject.
You don't sound thrilled about it.
Great. It's just Thursday.
Thursday. More than just another Thursday.
Switching the mic.
Showtime.
Danny Schaefer.
The Denny Schaefer Show will be forever in the annals of broadcast history in Toledo.
He's an idiot.
Susie.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm limber.
Paul.
Excuse me, I am outdoorsy. I drink on patios.
You've got a rainbow in your mouth. Open it for the world.
All right, let's open it, see what falls out. Denny Schaefer Show is brought to you by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Forecast today. Oh, no, wait. I got to tell you, it's show 1,243. What? No. 1253. 1,253. Now the forecast. Rain possible today. Looks like after 8 o'clock, if it's right. 55 is your high. Tonight clearing 46. Mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. A little warmer, lower 60s. And that's all we're at now, 55. So it's what we got is what we're going to get. And there you go. That's from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right place, right now. And where am I going? Oh, Facebook Live. I knew there was something there, Susie. Facebook Live is brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. We'll be on for like the next hour. So if you want to hear Susie talking about how stressed out she is about the next coming days, please tune by when the mics go off because she's having fun with it. Today is No Text Thursday. What does that mean, Susie?
It means you have to call 419-240-1935, whether you're playing along with our discussion or you just have something that you want to say.
Contribute to the show. You can also record a voice memo on your phone. You know, if you text a lot, you know where that little microphone is, or if you know how to do that, just record it and then text me that. We'll use it on the air or I'll respond to you. But if you just text me the old-fashioned way, ain't happening because it's No Text Thursday. We go old school. And yes, during the breaks, you can hear about Susie and I'm all stressed out. Susie, here's what Susie's hoping for. Hold on a second, Susie. Hold on a second. So Paul's computer, and if people watching us on Facebook Live could probably hear it. Paul's computer is, I think it has Windows 95 on it. And that's how old the computer is. And for whatever reason, because there's a bunch of computers back there, but apparently we're not worthy of a newer computer. And it makes really loud noise. It just, for no reason, it just starts going. Mm-hmm. And Susie's like, wouldn't it be something if Paul's, basically saying, wouldn't it be great if Paul's computer blew up and they had to evacuate the building and she got to go home early because she's got so much to do. And she talks about how sad she was. She worked at a bank before. Was that when you were going to college or before college?
Going to college.
She's at college. All right. UT.
And interning with you guys back in the day.
She worked
90s.
at the bank. So when I met you, you worked at the bank.
I worked at the bank.
And you were finishing up UT or you already graduated?
No, doing UT.
UT. And you were interning. And yeah, and Fred probably hires you because you were so cute. So he's such a perf. Anyway, I'm kidding, Fred. And so she said, and you know, the bank would always get robbed and everybody got to go home. And it always happened on my day off. You sounded like you were disappointed.
Twice we were robbed. I don't wish anybody hurt in those kind of things, but our robberies, they didn't show weapons. And the one robbery was a neighborhood guy.
Yeah.
So
So she's hoping. Yeah. She's hoping something happens here in the building so she can go home early. Why do you want to go home early?
Oh, I don't know. Just more time to get stuff done. That's all. Yeah.
Susie has a huge weekend. Saturday, her daughter graduates from college.
4 years went fast.
Very excited. Now, is she working in her major?
Yes.
So she majored in
bioprocess engineering.
Oh my gosh, I can't even spell
Don't
that.
ask me to explain it.
And what is her job? She's a engineer.
She's going to work at a pharmaceutical company, making drugs, making medicine.
All right. So is it a reputable company she's working for?
Kramer, Mad Money Kramer loves the company.
Does he?
Yes.
Oh, you guys had to peep it out, huh?
Todd's like, by the way.
So you guys buying stock
Kramer.
in the company
That's what
now?
I said, well, you better buy some stock, dude.
That is awesome. And you know what? They start out making some pretty good money. Obviously, she can live on her own, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's very exciting. So Saturday, so Friday, we get off the air. You guys leaving?
Yeah, we're going to leave as soon as I get home.
Busting
I take
out?
Mario to the puppy hotel.
All right. And then you're driving to Syracuse. And then she graduates on Saturday.
Yes.
And then you guys are drunk for 2 days.
Yes.
And then, or she is. And then, does she drink?
Yes, but not heavily.
As far as you know.
As far as I know.
And then you guys are going to move her starting Monday 2 hours further.
No, we're gonna come. Well, we're gonna go over and see the area and check out her apartment and do some miscellaneous stuff, and then we're going to move her back
To Toledo.
here. Yes, because I really don't want to be paying rent for a month when she's not there. She's coming back.
Yeah,
to
but
Toledo.
but then you wouldn't have to go back twice. Why would you not do that? I'd move her in, say, let it sit there. What's it worth to you to have to go back again?
Yeah, we're gonna go back again. So
Too late, Susie's already made up her mind.
Yeah,
Don't
I
change
made up-
your woman's mind.
No,
When a woman says this is what's going to happen in
Yeah.
this situation,
this is
it
what's
doesn't matter
happening.
what the man says.
I mean, we may put stuff in storage. That's fine. Whatever. But
That would be
then
easier.
We're coming back, and then we'll
You're going to
move
move
her
her
back.
back. When is that?
The end of June.
The end of June.
Yep.
So that means you'll have more time off.
Yeah, but I already gave you the heads up about it.
Is that a full week too?
No.
It's only a couple days?
Yeah.
All right. Well, listeners,
Is that clear? Okay.
I just want the listeners to know you're going to have to suffer through the man show all next week with the D and the P.
Yeah, but what if
Unless the P, well, it would be the man show, but it would be triple man show. It all depends if Jerry Mack would come in and drive the bus. So it'd be the Denny and Jerry show with Paulie coming in. No, he's not going to do that.
No, see, Paul should still come in and play my role, and then J Mac comes in at 7 and assumes Paul's role.
That'd be funny.
Yes.
That would be funny.
That's what needs to happen.
But that defeats what Paul does his shift. His what's the show? The blah 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 show.
Oh, well, J Mac can do the blah 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 show.
Yeah, if Jerry Mack does come in, so he's the boss, and if he comes in, but during the show from 5:30 to 9, I get to run the show. So if I say, Paul, jump, and he says, I can't jump. He doesn't say how high.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I can kind of dictate where the show goes because I drive usually the content.
Yes.
And so how fun would that be to be able to boss around Jerry Mack?
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
All right, Jerry, here's what I'm going to do here. And once I say that, I want you to do this. And then you play this drop. And then this is the music I want under where we're talking about. I get to boss them around.
Yeah.
Boss the boss
That'd be a
around.
little loosey-goosey. I'm going to be honest with you. That'd be a little loosey-goosey with him running the OpEx, but it's okay. I mean, you got
Well, he's not going to run as good as you.
He's going to be loosey-goosey.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that because Monday, Tuesday, when I was gone, he sucked?
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
she is. She's saying
No,
he sucked.
he didn't.
Wait a
run-
minute.
No,
did
no.
you run it or did
Yeah,
he?
I ran the OpEx, but
That's the computer. That's
yeah.
the bus.
But I was the cues sometimes were a little loosey-goosey. So I was like, we're supposed to break now? Okay,
Got it.
let me go
Yeah.
into it.
Well-
You're very concise. I know what's happening. I get the finger.
Yep.
The bus takes off.
Yes, it does.
With Jerry, it's a slow start.
Well, he's out of his element. He's not used to, being on the big show.
Yeah.
So, but a week with me, I'll have him whipped right into shape.
You'll train him up.
I will. All right. Weirdest wedding gift you ever got. And then I'm going to guarantee you there's going to be people that say sex toys. Somebody out there. listening,
Oh, yeah.
got sex
okay,
toys
I'm
for
out.
a wedding gift. All right. So Susie got that when she got married. Anyway, so we'll have fun with that. We'll break it down coming up after Fine Young Cannibals on the air next on RQN.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by Progressive. It's quiet on the roads. We have no stops or accidents. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
Clear. We are clear. All right, I'm going to go clean my coffee cup or my rinse out my coffee pot.
We will break it down and work it out.
Oh. And see a man about a horse.
Okay, that sounds cute.
I'll let you chat with the people.
I woke up with ringing in one ear.
Okay, that's weird.
And I was like, oh my gosh. Because I thought when you have ringing in the ear, it's a sign of heart disease,
No, it's
blocked artery, all this crazy stuff.
what is there's a name for it, ringing in the ears.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus.
Yeah.
Usually it's
tinnitus.
caused from water in the ear.
No, I got no water in there because
going-
honestly, I've not washed my hair in like weeks.
That could be it.
No, I think it's but for some reason, I thought when you have tinnitus, I don't know. I thought it was like clogged arteries or something or a symptom of heart disease. But anyway, I got here to the parking lot and then, of course, you Google and I'm like, oh, okay. It's not. I mean, I guess in some cases it could be indicative of a bigger problem. But right now it's just, earwax in your ear or emotional stress. Ding, ding, ding. So that's probably what I have. Or like you have a head cold or, but I'm not dizzy or any of that. So I think it's just, I just got a lot of crap going on. So now I have ringing in the ear, which is kind of nice to be here because there's always noise. So yeah, it's still there. But when there's other noise, you just don't realize it. So that's that. All right, what else is happening? What else? I gave up on catching the cat right now because the cat that I wanted to catch, the white cat, I haven't seen her in like a week. She wasn't coming consistently. And honestly, I think she had kittens somewhere, not near our house. So she's just not coming to eat anymore.
Well,
okay. So.
I think Shem's about to die, quite honestly. Oh, he is so lethargic now. And I'm just like, this ain't good, Sharon.
Oh, no.
All right. Jerry doesn't know what station.
Well, I don't only know what station. How do we not know? All right, so I turned my trap back into Humane Ohio. I'm gonna go out and buy my own trap because I feel better about then I can do what I want and lay the groundwork for my cat catching scenario. But I think the white cat had kittens somewhere and I missed that post.
Oh, that means the problem just got worse.
I know. So, but I got at least 6 weeks before the kittens are mobile or 4 weeks maybe. Okay. I just don't think she had them by our house. I think she's off the route. She doesn't come by. 2 dinners. Okay. So not last night. Okay. So Tuesday night, sitting at the dinner table, I got my bird feeders. I got my little Ozzy, is my little black feral cat that I've been taking care of for like 3 years. I'll never be able to.
He's fixed though, right?
No, but he's a boy.
Well, he's the one who's whoring around.
He could
knocking up
I don't know if he's whoring around, but he's got a
He's a man. He's a whore.
He's got a wonky eye. Okay. He's always got goop in it. So I give him like some homeopathic cat eye goop stuff.
He lets you touch him?
No, he's never let me touch him. He sits and he watches us, and that's about as good as it's gonna get. He's never gonna go in the trap. He's street smart. He's a good little guy, but he just does his own thing. 2 dinners ago, Todd's sitting there. He's like, oh, here comes Ozzy from the neighbor's house. We watch because we're watching outside what's going on. So I was like, here comes Ozzy. I'm like, all right, that's cool. There's food out. I'm looked down. I'm like, Ozzy's sitting right there on the deck. That's not Ozzy. We have a second black cat.
Oh, no.
A second black cat now. I'm like, OMG. I sat here. I thought the eye medicine was working because one day I was out talking to the cat. I'm like, Ozzy, your eye looks great. This is great. This stuff's working. I'm going to buy more. I'm talking to a cat that isn't even Ozzy. Oh, my gosh. If I had the mind-blown emoji, that was me. That was me at dinner on Tuesday night. So we have a second black cat. And now Ozzy, I haven't even seen because he's beside himself because somebody is infiltrating his little neighborhood, his turf, his hood.
Yeah.
And now Ozzy, I haven't even seen him because he's mad. He's older. He's probably like, I ain't going to put up with this young punk. I'm just not dealing with them. I'm going somewhere else. And now I got a new cat. And now I got to go get the trap, either from Humane Ohio or buy
You need to buy one.
and start all over.
Yeah, you want to buy one. There's too much stress trying to get the trap.
I legit just canceled.
Those traps aren't that expensive. I wonder if we have one. I'll ask Sharon. All right, so Gray Gray was an awesome cat that we brought up from Louisiana. Well, he died. And Sharon's like, don't you come back. 2 weeks later, this cat shows up. It looks exactly like him.
Oh.
And he's laying, and now he's getting so comfortable around our house. That's from inside the garage. He looks exactly like him.
Oh, It's almost like Gray sent him. Like, here's
Exactly. And I
Yes.
told Sharon, I said, I'm telling you right now,
Well,
you and I are going to have legal issues if you domesticate this cat. I'm telling you, we are not getting another. When Shem goes, we're going to 2
1 minute. Yeah. but
because I am not.
It's not that.
Like
yeah,
right
but
now,
no.
we can't go. My sister invited us up to Traverse City, can't go. My other sister invited us to Manistee, can't go. We can't do anything because we have to take separate vacations because one of us has to be home to give the Shem his shots. And believe me, it's going to be sad when Shem goes, but
35 seconds.
he'd have been dead long before now if I wouldn't have adopted him.
With the
So, all right, switch in the mic, people.
Okay, 20 seconds.
.93.5 WRQN. Yes, they do. They drive us crazy. You're getting an earful, by the way, on our Facebook Live today, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. So if you want to peep out, Susie's pretty fired up about stuff. Forecast today in Toledo, rain possible after 8, 55 the high, and that's where we're at right now, 55 right now. All right, we got a winner, Susie, for Top Mom Mother's Day is on Sunday.
Okay, cool.
And are you ready for Sunday? I mean, you're going to be out of town, so it'll probably just be a meal and whatever else you can do.
Yeah.
Now, does Todd get you anything or just Brianna?
No, the Todd will probably get me a card.
Okay. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I usually get Sharon a card. Every now and then I'll surprise her with something else because I appreciate what she went through. I mean, there's a lot of guys. Listen, if you're a guy who says, she ain't my mom, you're a douche. Okay? I don't mean to drop the D word in at 6:28 in the morning, but if you have that attitude towards your wife, you're not valuing her. Never say to your wife, well, you ain't my mom. Okay? No, don't do that. Your marriage is going down a path you don't want to go. Get her a card. For the love of God, you can go to Dollar Tree, and they're not even $1, the
Right.
cards. So just get her a card. So the Top Mom, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know the pronunciation on her name, but it's Cindy Natoli, I'm guessing, Natole. If anybody knows her, tell her she won. She was nominated by her daughter, Tiffany, and here's what she gets. She gets a prize pack worth $5,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at. Sponsored by J. Foster Jewelers. Special thanks to Bart's Viviano Flowers and Gifts. Rosaria's. She's going to do some good eating there. Mommy Valley Chocolates, yummy and candy. So congratulations. Somebody from our promotions department will be getting a hold of Cindy. And if you know Cindy, tell her to call the show, and I'll break it down
Or
for her.
even Tiffany, her daughter,
Or
that
Tiffany.
nominated
Yeah,
her.
way to go, Tiff. Matter of fact, I think we have the nomination letter. The whatever. Maybe I'll run through that if she calls. We'll ever say, run it down. So that's kind of fun.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. All right, we're talking about weddings today, and it's No Text Thursday, so you got to call it in, people. Or you can voice memo and text it to me. I really want that to catch on. So people that do that, thank you. What is the weirdest wedding gift you ever received? There's a big thread up on the internet right now about wacky gifts. Somebody got a copy of Windows 95, but they got married in 2010.
Okay.
A decorative wall fan made out of plastic forks, lace, and ribbons. It wasn't a joke. It was from an old lady at the groom's hometown church. She gave arts and crafts. A 2-foot-tall ceramic statue of a cobra with ruby eyes.
Ooh.
That is creepy. Anyway, did you get anything that was just out of the ordinary when you got married? Call it in or voicemail it into me at 419-240-1935. We'll grab some of those after Bad Company next on our QN. The Walleye extended their winning streak to 21 games. Susie, we need the horn. We need the horn for the Walleye. 21 games. They have Wheeling on the brink of playoff elimination. Toledo got a 2-zip early lead. I was watching it, and they looked unstoppable. And then they go on to win 7-3, game 3 of the Central Division Finals last night. The crowd, it says there was like almost 1,500 people there. It looked like 300. It was Wheeling. They should be embarrassed, man. The Walleye will look to complete their second straight sweep. Game 4 is Friday night. Cleveland forced extra innings. They got a home run in the bottom of the ninth, and that stinks. And then the very next inning, the Guardians score. They beat my Tigers 5-4 yesterday afternoon. Mudhens got spanked 11-6 yesterday. St. Paul Saints at Fifth Third. Knicks over the Pacers 130-121. They got a 2-zip lead. Tonight, 7 o'clock, Cavs need a bounce back. Take it on the Celtics because the Celtics lead that series 1-zip. And that is a look at your morning sports. And do this. Stand by. And hit that button. Move that up. There we go. All right, we're starting over. Morning, RQN. Who dis? I am living the dream. How are you, my man? Other than I'm missing you, we need to get together. And cigars. Missed that too, probably. What's up?
A friend of my in-laws for our wedding gave us $150. Now you're thinking that's not that whack, but they took it and made it all $1 bills, and they taped them together end to end and rolled them up. And yeah, it was wacky and hilarious and totally them at the same time. It's something you would totally do.
But that's kind of a pain in the butt because you had to peel each one off individually. Like every time you went to the strip club, you'd have to peel a couple off so you can make it rain. There you go.
The best part of the whole story is my sister Gail, who has special needs. She was there when we were opening gifts, and I asked her, "Do you want to open one?" And she loves dollar bills. Who doesn't love dollar bills?
Right.
So she opened the thing up, and it was just the perfect. So she looked at me like, I'm keeping these dollar bills, right?
Yeah.
I let her open the gift and untape them. It was just the perfect gift for her to open. I just, it's not a wacky gift.
No, it is.
Weird.
It's kind of a weird gift that turned into kind of a special gift because that's awesome, Rob. All right, dude. Good to hear from you. We'll get together soon, hopefully.
Yeah, we will. Absolutely.
All right.
You guys have a good weekend.
You too, brother. Bye-bye. All right. Got to do some editing there, Susie, but that was a good call. Did you see that? There we go. With the big ticket giveaway?
Morning, Art.
Yesterday, the cheap ticket thing, the
website
website crash.
Ticketmaster was down. Yeah.
Shocker.
Morning, RQN. I was kind of rooting around to see
I don't care.
what was going on.
I do miss your face. Miss your face.
And cigars. Missed that too, probably. What's up?
And cigars.
What's
And
up?
cigars. Most of cigars. So you're talking about wacky weddings?
That's cute.
What's
And
up?
cigars. Most of cigars. So you're talking about wacky weddings. Gave us $150. Now you're thinking that's and rolled them up. And yeah, it was and to end and rolled them up. And yeah, it was wacky and yeah, it was to end and rolled them up. Yeah, it was wacky and hilarious and totally them at the same time. It's something they would totally do.
But that's kind of a pain in the butt because you had to peel each one off individually.
Well, I go to the high end one, so I just left the roll together. And
there you go.
No, the best part of the whole story is my sister Gail, who has special needs. She was there when we were opening gifts, and I asked her, and she loves dollar bills. Who doesn't love dollar bills?
Right.
So she looked at me like, you know, I'm keeping these dollar bills, right?
Yeah.
So we let her open the gift and untape them, and it was just a. You know, it's not a wacky gift. It's definitely weird.
It's kind of a weird gift that turned into kind of a special gift because that's awesome, Rob.
It did.
That's awesome, Rob.
It did.
All right, dude. Good.
Yes, we will. Absolutely.
All right,
Take care. You guys have a good weekend.
You too, brother. Bye-bye.
He's such a good dude. All right. We have a phone call. That's good. Oh, and I got somebody who just sent some audio in. That's pretty awesome. I forget where he is, though. What does he say? Oh, he's up north. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I wonder if this will play from here. Yep, it will. All right, Depeche Mode.
Yes, so we have People Are People,
Okay.
and then we have Tommy Rowe.
The only one we have is People Are People.
Yes, correct.
All right.
And then Tommy Rowe, I'm not familiar with these, so hooray for Hazel.
No.
Everybody.
Maybe.
Sheila.
Maybe.
Sweet Pea.
Oh, God. Yes. Or what about no Dizzy?
I got Jam Up and Jelly Tight.
All right, let me hear that one.
Okay, this is going to be on 2 because I ran out of space, but here we go.
No.
Okay, cool. You want to hear Sweet Pea on 2?
I know Sweet Pea. Yes. This actually is a pretty good song. This may have been its biggest hit.
Oh, okay.
It's horrible.
Okay.
What
and
else?
the rest are on 3. So we got The People Are People, you know that one.
Depeche Mode.
Yep. And then here's Hooray for Hazel.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, cool.
I was going to say Sweet Pea or Dizzy.
Let me check Dizzy. Hold on.
Those were the biggest hits, I thought. So we do People Are People against Sweet Pea.
Yes.
I think that's hilarious.
All right, let's do it then. All right, I'm going to straighten it up. You want to hear Sheila real quick on 3, or you don't care?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
No. All right. Depeche Mode or People Are People versus Sweet Pea.
Okay, cool. All right. People versus Sweet Pea.
.93.5 WRQ.
It's your love that keeps me going. DSP, Paul coming in, top of the hour. Rain possible, 55 today. That's all we're getting, 55 right now at WRQN. All right, we have an epic battle coming your way for Denny Breaks format. I can't wait to drop them on you. It's probably the most different, serious contrast coming your way. A 60s tune and an 80s new wave kind of thing. It's going to be fun. All right, we're talking about weird or wacky or kooky wedding gifts that you got when you got married. And it's No Text Thursday, so don't call it in or text it into me unless you put it in a voice message rather, and you text me your voice. You can do that. Or you call the show. Morning, RQN. Who dis?
Danny, this is Rob from Meredith Party Rentals, buddy. How are you?
I'm living the dream. How are you, my man? Other than I'm missing you, and we need to get together.
I do miss your face.
And cigars. Miss that too, probably.
And cigars.
What's up?
And cigars. Most of cigars. So you're talking about wacky wedding gifts. So a friend of my my in-laws for our wedding gave us $150. Now you're thinking that's not that wacky, but they took it and made it all $1 bills, and they taped them together end to end and rolled them up. Yeah, it was wacky and hilarious and totally them at the same time. It's something they would totally do.
But that's kind of a pain in the butt because you had to peel each one off individually. Like every time you went to the strip club, you'd have to peel a couple off so you could make it rain.
Well, I go to the high end one, so I just left the roll together. And
there you go.
No, but the best part of the whole story is my sister Gail, who has special needs. She was there when we were opening gifts, and I asked her, "Do you want to open one?" And she loves dollar bills. Who doesn't love dollar bills?
Right.
So she opened the thing up, and it was just the perfect. So she looked at me like, "You know, I'm keeping these dollar bills, right?"
Yeah.
So we let her open the gift and untape them, and it was just the perfect gift for her to open. I just, it's not a wacky gift. It's definitely weird.
It's kind of a weird gift that turned into kind of a special gift because that's awesome, Rob.
It did.
All right, dude. Good to hear from you. We'll get together soon, hopefully.
Yes, we will. Absolutely.
All right,
Take care. You guys have a good weekend.
You too, brother. Bye-bye. So Inside Out Wayne, he recorded a little message for us and he texted it into me.
Nice job.
So he is up north at his place and still listening to the show, and he's contributing. There you go. That's the only thing we'll take today. No Text Thursday. You got to call it in live like Rob did, or you can record your voice like Wayne did, and you send that in. What's the weirdest wedding gift you ever got? Here's some other ones. A big box of soap, Dove soap. Okay, you're sending a message there. If you're giving the couple soap, you're like, okay, you people stink. You need a shot. How about this? A hot dog toaster. First off, I didn't know a hot dog toaster existed, but apparently they do.
That's different.
The best part is the couple got divorced and then reconciled. And for the second wedding, the same person got him a hot dog toaster. They did it on purpose because they thought it would be funny. Another couple got a salad shooter, which is an electric slicer shredder that looks kind of like a hairdryer. Even better, it was a re-gift, and it had a note inside from the original recipient. Somebody else got a salad shooter.
Salad shooter?
I don't even know what that is. I thought those are like the things that just chop up what are those things? You put everything in and just chops them up. I don't know. Anyway, somebody else got a salad shooter from a close friend, and they said that they were bummed because it was just a cheap plastic appliance. Well, 3 years later, they finally opened it up to try it, and guess what they found inside the box, Susie?
Bugs.
It was no, not bugs. It was stuffed with $500 in cash.
Wow.
So imagine that, okay?
Oh,
the person who gave the salad shooter, when they got their thank you note, thank you so much for the generous gift of a salad shooter. We'll put it to good use. Never mentioned the cash. So that's how you know if somebody is going to use your gift or not. Get them something lame inside the box, put something else in it that's real valuable.
Oh, wow.
That's very funny. That's like the Fisher family, what they did at the end of the funeral for Donna's funeral. When we were sitting around after it drinking, we all got a text from Donna from the other side. I think that is hilarious. I'm going to have Sharon do that when I'm gone. It'll be awesome. Maybe it'll be a video of me. Morning, RQN. You're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, good morning, Dane. See, this is Derek. How are you?
Good, Derek. What's on your mind?
Good. You're talking about weird wedding gifts?
Yes.
My wife and I, from her parents, got cemetery plots.
Oh, no way. Wait a minute.
Amongst other things, but that was the main one.
Wait a minute. So they bought you cemetery plots like next to them?
Yes, sir.
Now, are you still with her today?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
Okay.
good. How long you been married?
Just 2 years.
Oh, okay. You do realize that your marriage must survive because you got cemetery plots from the in-laws. So no added pressure there. Oh, no, wait. There's a ton of added pressure there.
Just a little bit.
Well, good luck to you. And
Wow.
All right, you guys have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
I
Bye-bye.
mean, those aren't cheap.
No.
And no one else is going to get those for somebody. So.
Yeah, I know, but that's not a gift. That's not an appropriate gift for a wedding. It's not at all. Because I mean, yes, you believe and you're confident that they're gonna make it, but if they don't, or who gets the cemetery plot? Well, she can have them. I'm not gonna be buried near her.
Right.
I'll squeeze another one in. Morning, RQN. You're live on the air. Who's this?
This is Dank.
This is who?
It's Dank. Frank Dank.
Okay, what's on your mind, Dank?
What do you call a gay man with diarrhea?
All right,
Okay.
we gotta go.
Okay.
Is today jokey Thursday?
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's Frank. It's all right. Susie, she's not a big fan of Frank.
No.
Yeah,
Sorry, dude.
Thank you, Frank. He sounded high. Frank, you really shouldn't call. Anyway. All right, coming back. Ozempic is working quite well for a lot of people with weight loss. Unfortunately, where you lose that weight, some people are not too fond of. It's wacky news coming up after we play Madonna next on RQN.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by Staples. We have no accidents to report. Drive safely, people. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
I thought he said dank.
Oh, he was like stank, crank, yeah. He has some challenges, and obviously
I don't think he has challenges. I think he's just a nut. No? Have you met him?
No, but he's got some structure that may or may not need
He what?
help with.
All right, somebody
Yep,
else.
got okay, it's okay. We're good. Somebody different.
All right, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Morning RQN. Who dis? Hello, Andy. What's on your mind? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not really taking gay jokes.
Yeah.
It's 2024. We don't. What? Okay. What was the gay part though? Why did Frank put in the gay part? That could be right. All right. Well, thank you for clarifying. We appreciate you. All right. Bye-bye.
What the hell is happening? Finally, because of the salad shooter gift, but oh my gosh, what the hell is happening?
Morning
people?
RQN. Who dis?
I can play this one.
Yeah, you can play that one.
This is Andy.
Hello, Andy. What's on your mind?
Andy.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to correct Frank there. He had the joke wrong.
Okay, well, we're not really taking gay jokes.
Yeah.
It's 2024. We don't.
It's a vegetarian joke. It's what do you call a vegetarian with diarrhea?
What?
A salad shooter. A salad shooter.
Okay, what was the gay part though? Why did Frank put in the gay part?
I don't know. Frank Stone.
That could be it. All right. Well, thank you for clarifying. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, Bob.
All right, WRQN.
This is why No Text Thursday is awesome. I'm going to give you another example, people.
Yep.
Bob Evans.
All right, let's pick some music for you, Susie. Gosh, we're having a good show. I hope Paul doesn't come in and F it up. Wait a minute. Let's see if he's on Facebook. There he is.
Oh, he's
Paul.
Good morning.
Paul.
Good morning.
Hey, we're having a good show. When you get here, don't F it up.
Oh, it's very well possible. Never know.
I
don't have anything ready for you, but I've got them.
Oh, I'm sure you will. No, what you're going to do is you're going to come in right when we're getting ready to go on the air and you're going to start dicking with your computer. You know how I love that.
I thought it was going to blow up earlier and we get to go home early.
Yeah, it was making crazy noises.
I was waiting
Susie
for
was
it to
excited.
spark. I'm like, come on. One day our building's got to close down for something. Now we get to go home early because there's nothing they can do. Speaking of buildings, I think Fred's going to their new studio today.
Oh, good for them.
Like they're downsizing and they're all.
Oh yeah, I saw his Facebook
There's
with that
something-
new board.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I'm glad that's not me.
I think they're leaving their build, like they're going to some little office space or something.
Yeah, it's shiny. We will
But
never
yes,
do
I
that.
saw
because-
that board. I was like,
we'll never do that, unfortunately, because we own this building. Unless
Okay.
we could sell it for some crazy amount, which would be awesome.
honestly, like UTMC could buy it and put it up and out, building for some.
I can't see how they would do that because
You know,
you'd have to redo the road or you'd have to have an
make
entrance.
a cut in. You just chop the fence and make a cut in.
That could be.
What do I know? I don't know. Can't catch cats. So,
That's true.
all right, what you got for me?
All right, we got your Scandal, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, the winner, Def Leppard, Prince. Did I just see a thing about Ozempic might be able to help with MS? A new study suggests that some diabetes drugs, including Ozempic, may help reduce the risk of developing MS. Is there anything Ozempic can't do?
Laundry and ironing.
Okay, that's it though.
That's something.
All right, I'm gonna go get my snack.
Oh yeah, looks like we've got time.
How much time do we have here?
Papa, don't preach. Okay, so come on back by 6:58:39.
Okay.
Come on back, people. 6:58:39. In case you got to go to the restroom, go throw a load of laundry in. Fix yourself a Pop-Tart.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get my stuff.
All right. You feeling all right today, Paulie?
Oh,
Okay, cool. Cool.
yeah. No, had a great day of trying to be on the mend, so that was fun.
Oh, I saw you at Urban Pine.
Yeah, I walked gingerly there also, so
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, cool.
I think I'm doing much better. It's amazing what happens when you have normal portions of food and don't drink a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Elizabeth, you're back. Where have you been? Wasn't Elizabeth? Weren't you missing in action for a little while on Facebook Live?
Say that again. Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm talking to Elizabeth. Our DSP radio.
Susie's
family.
very chatty today, Paul.
That's cool.
Because she's got a lot of stress in her life and
Well, I
that
don't
she
know if I-
talks.
I think I have I don't know if it's stress. I just got a lot of stuff going on. And that's why I have tinnitus. Is that how you say it?
Tinnitus. She got ringing in the ears.
I got ringing in one ear.
All right, let's see here. Hold on. Let's see how you say this, dude. I'm trying to find out how to say this. How about you tell us in English? Okay, that's not helping. Okay. Well, I'm going to butcher his name if you can't find it. Oh, it's Dave Gahn.
Yeah, I feel like that's
There you go.
It's not what
I
you
butchered
said.
it when I
Third
first did it.
sentence.
All right. Paul, I got to take you out because I'm playing the caller.
He's taking you.
Yeah.
to the
93.5 WRQN, nothing but Toledo's greatest hits. DNSP is on the way. And if you were watching on Facebook Live, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home, you were enjoying Paul on his drive in. Forecast today, rain possible, Susie, high 55. We're at 55. That's all we get today, 55. All right, it's No Text Thursday. No Text Thursday is my favorite day because it's spontaneous. Anything can happen. We run without a net. We take our calls live. And, I record them if it's not live. Let this be a perfect example of why Thursdays are better than any other day. Because this guy calls up after Frank tried to take over the show and tell us a dirty, perverted joke that, quite honestly, 2024 you can't do. Morning, RQN. Who dis?
This Andy.
Hello, Andy. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to correct Frank there. He had the joke wrong.
Okay, well, we're not really taking gay jokes.
Yeah.
It's 2024. We don't.
It's a vegetarian joke. It's what do you call a vegetarian with diarrhea?
What?
A salad shooter. A salad shooter.
Okay, what was the gay part, though? Why did Frank put in the gay part?
I don't know. Frank Stone.
That could be right. All right. Well, thank you for clarifying. Right. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, Papa.
All right, WRQN.
See, you don't get that in a text, Susie. So there you go. That's a good example. And thank you for that. We enjoyed it. 419-240-1935. We're talking about kooky, wacky gifts that you got when you got married, wedding gifts. We also have to do, I want to do Wacky News, which is brought to you by Fastlane Auto Care. Choose Fastlane for all your automotive repairs, Ford in the Trail, and Mommy. Actually, you know what? I just realized something. I can't do this right now because we're going to be running late if I do it. And I want to stay on time because next week I could be on with the boss. You never know.
Yeesh.
And he'll be banging on me. That could be a lot of fun. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up Denny Breaks format. All right. This is going to be the biggest contrast between artists and songs. Dave Gahn, Depeche Mode lead singer, is 62 today. So we're playing the 80s Monster Jam. People are people. But this is going to be a battle, people. Epic Denny Breaks format battle. It's a jam, man. And I wish we had records. Back in the day, you could just lift up a needle and you just move it over to when they start singing so people know. All right, you want to hear that one? Well, here's the what is it? The Challenger. Tommy Rowe is 82. The Monster Jam from I think it was 66. I'm like 7 years old.
Wow.
Sweet Pea. Oh, yeah. When I started in radio in 1981, I worked at an oldie station, 1330 WTRX, on a golden hot wax weekend. Here's Tommy Rowe and Sweet Pea. All right, which one do you want? Text me, just text me people for people are people, or text me sweet for Sweet Pea. If we get 30 votes, we'll play back the winner at the bottom of the hour. All right? So text me people for Depeche Mode, text me Sweet Pea for Tommy Rowe, and we'll see if we have a winner. Now I'll come back. We'll get Paul in here, and we'll tell you a story about Ozempic. Ozempic, apparently it's a miracle drug. Not only for diabetes, the sugars, weight loss, and now they're saying other things. Anyway, I've got that story coming up after we play Scandal. Next on our QN.
Good Thursday morning. I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines, and we're expecting more records to be released today on
2 times in a row. I didn't F up the audio. Yes!
Yes.
All right. Thank you, people. Have a great day. Please share the video. Share the show.